Right, this is set 1C. 1C of movement 2. Again, we're making it up. It doesn't really exist, but I'm breaking it down. So this is a 12 count set. We all just turned around to face the front. Our flags are in our right hands. They're together because we're trying to trick people. We don't want people to think we have two flags. We want them to think it's just one. So that when we do pull out two flags, they're going to be like, whoa, that's so cool. So we turn around 5, 6, 7, 8 of the previous set, and here we are. We're going to make a big swoop with our arms. And we are also going to do a leg. So as you come around, I wanted to sort of put your weight on your left leg because we're going to lift our foot up into a passe. So we're just going to put the bottom of our foot against our leg. We talked about these when I was there that day, those of you who were there. We are turning out. That means our knee is going to the side. It's not here. It's not sticking up against us because it looks like we have to go pee. Not that. We're putting the bottom of our shoe up against our leg. We all have different flexibilities and ranges of motion, and that's okay. So just for the sake of uniformity, I'm going to say put your heel right in like the little divot of your knee. That's comfortable for me, and that should be achievable for most people. Trust me, if I can do it, anyone can do it with my bad knee. So we want to stick it right there. So we're going to go, and I have my left hand out just for a little bit of balance. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. You can put your foot down on 3, 4. And then we're going to do a little sway and a little figure 8, and our hands are going to follow. 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's take a moment right now to talk about swing flag technique. So when we are using swing flags, we need to think of them as an extension of our whole arm. So we do not want to break at the elbow, and we do not want to break at the wrist, unless you are specifically told to like do a cone like this or something, which I don't think I've actually written anything like that for you. So you don't even have to worry about it. So when we do this circle, please don't bend your elbow to make it happen. You got to swoop your whole arm. That means the downward motion at first, if you look at me from the side, is going to be a little bit of an angle cut because I'm not very tall. So I can't, if I wanted to be straight down to the ground, I'd hit it. So I have to swoop a little bit here. And as it comes across, I reestablish my toaster there. So don't feel like you have to be like, it must be straight up and down. Because then you're going to compromise something that's much more visible and not pretty. So keep your arms straight. Swoop it in front of you a little bit like that. And then all the way up and over to a big circle. And then same thing when we do our little sway here. Look at my motion is initiating from my shoulder. It's going shoulder, shoulder, not like wrist, elbow. Because A, that doesn't look as pretty. B, that's actually really hard on your joints and muscles to do that. The flags that you're going to have are big, and they are going to have some drag to them, and so it's going to take some effort to move them. So move them with your shoulder muscles. They're much stronger and able to do that for you. So once again, we're here. We just turned around. So we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to turn over our left shoulder to the back. Something fun's going to happen. We're going to turn over 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, just 9, 10. I'm sorry. 9, 10. And as you do that, you're going to grab both 9, 10, and you're going to bring them up 11, 12. And look at this. I've prepped my two hands. Because the next motion you're going to do is you're going to separate them and be like, the crowd's going to go wild. And we're like, what? There were two flags there? No way. So as we did this little 5, 6, 7, 8, as you come around, 9, 10, 11, 12, get them ready. And that will be your count 1 is to open up on the side.